All right, what is going on, guys? Johnny here, and it's been a while since I've posted a long form YouTube video, but we're getting back into it. We're gonna get back into giving you guys some value, helping you guys on your fitness, on your mindset, on your fashion, on life, on just being successful overall. All right, so I want to talk about how to actually lose weight. So how to lose weight and then keeping it off, because there's no point in losing weight and then getting it back. It's a lot of people right there, but how you lose the weight is going to be very important to how you actually keep it off. All right, so starting off on how to actually lose the weight, we know the science here, and that's getting you in a calorie deficit, which means that you have to burn more calories than what you eat and drink. For example, an average man burns around 2,500 calories. If you were to eat 2,000 calories worth of food and drinks, then you will be at a 500 calorie deficit, which means you're gonna lose weight, right? But most people don't like to track their foods, so I'm gonna go and explain on the route of not tracking your foods. So if you don't wanna track your foods, and the great thing about this, well, actually, I wouldn't say the great thing about it. First, you do wanna track, you wanna get good at that skill. But number two, once you get really good at tracking, like me, I've been tracking for almost half a year, and I got really good at it. You can start to eyeball your foods, and you actually get to know how it feels like to be in a deficit. And when you know how to get into a deficit, it feels like you're a little hungry, but it's like a controlled hunger. Let me explain. I know you guys are getting kind of confused. So for you to be in a calorie deficit, you have to track. But if you don't want to track, then number one, you got to make sure you are burning as many calories as you can while eating as few calories as you can, because you are supporting the equation of being in a calorie deficit. All you need to do, guys, to lose weight is be in a calorie deficit. So you have to burn more calories than what you eat. And two ways that you can control this, number one is how many calories you burn. So this will be through the form of exercise, like walking. Walking is great. High intensity cardio is great. We can get more into the types of cardio in a different video. Lifting weights, not as great as burning calories, but it does help you build muscle, which makes you look better, makes you stronger, and in the long run increases your metabolism. But we can talk about that in a different video. But for now, just in general, moving your body, that's one thing that you can control. And number two, this is the most important tip, guys, and that is choosing the foods to eat. Right now, a lot of people suck at eating the right foods. A lot of people eat junk food, processed foods. And I'm saying this with experience. I recently just got a job, and whenever I go on lunch, I look at the foods that people are eating, and man, it's a lot of frozen processed foods, mac and cheese, pizza. It's really processed, and that has a lot of calories. And which I said, for you to lose weight, you have to eat fewer calories than what you burn. So if you're eating foods that are high calories, then you're gonna gain weight or you're gonna maintain your weight. And most of you guys watching my channel probably wanna lose weight, right? So those are the two factors that you can control on how to actually lose weight. Number one, move your body more. 5,000, 10,000 steps, guys. That's a good aim. Or you can do 10 minutes per day, 20 minutes per day, 30 minutes per day. Right now, for me, I'm doing 45 minutes per day. Make it fun, all right? Have an excuse to move your body. Walk outside. Right now, what? It's like May, Minnesota. It's beautiful outside. Walk outside. Just do something to move your body, okay? So that's one thing you control. Number two is your food. The secret The secret to fat loss is choosing the right foods, and the right foods are going to be foods that are simple and whole. These are vegetables, these are fruits, these are lean cuts of meat like beef, ground beef, ground turkey, chicken breast, eggs, non-fat Greek yogurt, protein powder, skim milk, whole grain bread. I literally just gave you guys my diet there. Those are all the foods that I eat. So if you can eat simple whole foods more often per day, plus moving your body more, I can guarantee you will start losing weight even without tracking. Because those are the two biggest factors that you have control over, that you can literally start doing today after watching this video. And just a quick backstory on me. Last year, I started my business, online fitness business. And last year was actually when I moved into my new place. And I was really, really lean. I think last year I was leaner than I am right now, but I didn't have that much muscle. But about like 6 months after last year, so I would say around August, September 2022, I started to gain quite a bit of body fat. So that was a shift for me, and I started to gain too much body fat, and there's no excuse for that. Hold up. Let's get past this truck here. There's really no excuse for that. And the biggest reason was because I was eating out a lot, and I was not watching what I was eating. And I basically gained 20 pounds, and I had to lose 20 pounds all over again. All right. So with that experience, I've been maintaining my body for about 3-4 months now. And with that experience, I'm sharing with you guys right now. So I want to make this video under 10 minutes. So let me just get straight to the point. Simple whole foods, guys. That's the key right there. If you were to look at my diet last year, I was actually in college. A lot of the cafeteria food I ate, I had to eat some vegetables, I had to eat lean meats, whatever meats they had. Usually just consists of 3 things. We got vegetables, we have whole grains, so a lot of brown rice, whole grain bread. It was mostly rice in the cafeteria, and then the meats they have, sometimes it was pork, but it was lean cuts of pork, like a pork loin, and then beef was perfect, chicken was great, and then any vegetables they have. It literally doesn't matter what vegetable it is, just choose a vegetable that you actually like. But yeah, so for the past 4 months, for me to maintain my shape, I was actually kind of scared because I was cutting really hard. I was in a large calorie deficit. I was feeling hungry most days, right? And when you're in that big of a deficit, it doesn't make it optimal to build muscle because you just lack so much energy. You don't have as much energy. But then the thing is, if you eat too much, you're gonna have too much energy and you're gonna start storing body fat. So it's about knowing a good balance, and you will truly never know unless you track. But as I said again, I'm gonna talk about for not tracking, because recently I haven't been tracking, but I've been really monitoring my hunger and choosing the foods that I'm eating and just moving my body more and just relying on those 2 things. So that is how you keep it off. To lose weight, how you lose the weight is how you're gonna keep it off for the rest of your life. And how you should, or how I do it and what I recommend to my clients is, number 1, eat healthy whole foods, lean meats, eggs, whole grain bread, skim milk, fat-free Greek yogurt, fruits, vegetables. Eat that as often as you can. Find your own meals that you enjoy. And number 2, move more, walk more, just be active, make it fun. Stop giving yourself excuses to not move. We are meant to move, okay? Move your bodies. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe, appreciate y'all, and hope you all have a great day.